Hello and welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. Today's video is my weekly whip and chat. If you are not familiar with what a whip and chat is, that is a work in progress. I am going to be working on this one. This is a diamond painting from Dreamer Designs. It's called White Christmas and it is by the McNeil Studio, and it is a 90 by 60 centimeter. I started on this last year, did one small row, so I'm progressing a little bit. I've done a couple of sections since last week, not as much as I would have liked to have done, but it's a start. I've been super busy, but I'm hoping to continue working on this one until the end of December or until it's finished, which might even be January, but we'll see. So if you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. So glad to have everybody today. If you would like to work on a diamond painting alongside with me, feel free to do that. If you would like to work on something else, we like that too. Or if you just want to sit and listen, that is fine by me as well. So just, sit back, get you something to drink, and we'll go anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Just depends on what's going on, what I have to cover, and just life itself. So we'll see how everything goes. It's a really nice day here, and we are in North Georgia, and it's a beautiful day, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. It is Tuesday for me. If you're watching this the day it comes out, it will also be Tuesday for you. One of these days, I'm going to get back to my schedule to where I either do my whip and chats on Sunday afternoons or on Mondays. So that way it will be ready to go on Tuesday. I don't have to worry if there's any, issues or anything with technology or whatever's going on. But so far, the past month or so, it hadn't worked out that way. But I'm here today, so I'm glad that you guys are too. Let me know how you are doing in the comments. Hope everybody is well. If you are preparing for Thanksgiving, I hope that you have everything that you need to where you'll be able to have a somewhat relaxing day and just, sit back, relax after you cook or go out to eat or whatever that you decide you and your family are going to do. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, that's fine too. We are going to be at home, just the three of us, just my hubby and my youngest, and then of course myself. And we're not doing a whole lot. We are going to just have a small turkey breast. Normally I don't even do turkey. The past 3 years or so, we have been picking up barbecue and just having barbecue beans and just, barbecue sandwiches, or, just having a barbecue plate. And sometimes we've even done crab legs. But we decided this year, I found a really small turkey breast, and I thought we hadn't had turkey in a long time. So my husband agreed. We're not really a turkey family. We'll eat it every now and then, but not very often. And so I'm looking forward to that. It's really small to where we probably won't have a lot left over. That's what I am really hoping for anyway. I don't want a lot of turkey leftovers because then it'll just go to waste. But my husband wants to have lunch instead of Thanksgiving dinner, which is fine because this little turkey won't take more than 2 hours to cook. I can have everything else done on Wednesday night and then just heat everything up. And since it's just there are three of us, I won't be fixing a lot. Just some special dishes that I do around the holidays, and it's just tradition. Even when we did a non-traditional Thanksgiving and Christmas, we still had some of our traditional sides. That's something that Paige was already asking for, and definitely will do that. She loves tradition, and I do too, and I think my husband's getting to where he does too. So we'll be doing that. We'll call Madison and Kyle sometime in the afternoon, since they're both off work and Madison's off of school for Thanksgiving, then they'll probably sleep in. And they're not planning on going anywhere either. They just want to stay home, have a quiet dinner, just the two of them. So we'll call them later, see how they're doing. Wish them a happy Thanksgiving. So if you are cooking, do you like to go ahead and cook as much as you can in advance and then just have everything ready so you're not running around? There have been a lot of times where I was running around when the kids were younger or we had family coming over. It was always seemed like it was the last minute, and that was always annoying. I'm just straightening up my glue dot. I just put a new glue dot in here and it's really fresh, and these are a little tight on these squares on here, so I can't get them in as easy when I am multi-placing in between two rows. Let's see how that's going to do. I'm really liking this canvas. I was a little worried because I've heard so many things about Dreamer Design squares. I've done several Dreamer Design rounds, and I have done a square of theirs, and it was okay, but it was an older square. And I said I wouldn't get another one until they had improved, and that was years ago. And so when this came out last year, I wanted it really bad, but I was really hesitant because I heard so many things about Dreamer Design squares. But I am really liking these. They're fitting in nicely. If you're looking at the screen, it may look like there's gaps between the rows, but I do have my light pad on, and with the light pad it always shows that anyway. But when the light pad's off, it looks really good. And I am working on this sideways. I will try to, if I can, and I've been pretty good about able to do it. I can rotate this when I do my editing, and so that way at least you're seeing it not exactly sideways, you're seeing it in the proper direction. But we'll see, because this is really large and we have recently moved. I still do not have my diamond painting table that I absolutely loved back in this craft room. It is quite large, it's very heavy, and my husband had to take it apart in order to move it. I should have gotten the movers to move it, but he wanted to do it. So it's in my garage, and I'm hoping that it will fit in my craft room. That could be another issue, and it may not. I may just have to use this small desk, and the desk is working. I mean, it's not like I can't do it. I'm having to kind of learn to use a smaller area than what I'm used to, and that's not so bad. I've also learned to embrace a much smaller craft room, and I have been able to purge quite a bit of things that I know I'm not going to ever use, and so that has really been good. Make sure it's still kind of dark over on this end. I'm moving my canvas over just a little bit because it is a little on the dark side, but it's a overcast, kind of a cloudy day, but it's really, in the grand scheme of things, it is really pretty. It's around 68. I'm enjoying it today because it's supposed to rain on Thursday. It's supposed to get much colder tonight. I'm going to scoot these over a little bit. It's supposed to be much colder tonight, so I'm enjoying it while I can. And then Thursday, it's supposed to rain all day. My husband wants to go to our other house and get some things done. And I don't think that I am going to go over there. I might, I know I want to go over on Friday and do some things while Paige is at work, because I have another place to go. Our library, I understand that the library would be closed, on Thursday because, of course, it's Thanksgiving, but they're also closed on Friday, and they're going to open late on Saturday. And normally I don't go to the library. Our library is okay, but when Paige is working, I go to the library if they're showing the house. And right now we're not having any showings on Friday. If they do, then I'll just leave about the time that they're going to show the house. But my husband's still doing some things over there. He is cleaning out his man cave still. He wanted to keep a lot of things over there because he had a lot of tools and different things. He didn't know what he needed. He's been doing some upgrades and things. And now he has a lot of trash that he wanted to dump. And at least the dump was open over the weekend, so that was definitely good. So he did that. We're hoping that our house will sell soon. And we know it's the time of year, it's interest rates, it's a lot of things. We should have went ahead and put it on the market sooner than what we did. But we just couldn't get it ready fast enough, or maybe we should have stayed there, but we wanted this place, and we knew that what we wanted would probably be gone by the time that we were ready. So we went ahead and moved here. But maybe someone will want to buy a house for Christmas. That would be nice for us and for them. Nothing else has really been going on. If I can get that in there, we have to do some of this because this is a wide barrel on my multi-placer. Nothing has really been going on around here. We did have a lot of appointments this past week. And, it started out almost every day we had something going on. Paige had a doctor's appointment on Monday. It was for her annual physical. And so that was like an hour or so drive. So we did go. She had her physical. All is really well with her. And so that's done for the year. And then we had an eye exam we had to go to. That took a while too, because it was both of us. I think I mentioned that last week, because that happened right when I was filming last week. That was actually Monday, and then Tuesday's when she went to the doctor. So we had Monday and Tuesday. Our glasses are already in, which I was really surprised. They said it would take 2 to 4 weeks. If I would have known that it was going to be a week, I would have just told them, go ahead, use my current frames, and then I will just wear my contacts. And then I had some reading glasses. I would have been fine for a week. But they said it could take 3 to 4 weeks or 2 to 3 weeks, or just depending, because of the holidays and delayed shipping and some other things. And so I thought, well, I don't want to wait, that long. And we're going to be going out of town. I thought, I don't want to wait and not have glasses. So I went ahead and I also purchased some more frames. I hadn't had new frames in a very long time. It's been probably 10 years since I've had new frames. So I guess it's time. I like my frames, but, I was getting a little tired of them, I guess. But the only thing is that frames, because I had got the progressive lens where it has, you can't see, it's the invisible line. And those are very expensive, or at least my prescription is. And we have really good insurance. Thank goodness it covered most of it. And then I do have to get some more contacts. I still have some contacts left. I'm wearing those first. Even though she's changed the prescription on both of my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and wear the ones I have. and then I will go ahead and order the new ones and see if I like those. So then that was Monday and Tuesday, so that took up quite a bit of time. And then on Wednesday we had to go and do some shopping, and then I had to work Wednesday and Thursday and had to be there for a while. And then it was Friday. Paige had to work. So that took up all day on Friday because it takes us a while to drive there. And then while she was working, I just lost my item. While she was working, I took my computer. I went to our house and worked over there. My husband took the day off. He had some vacation time that if he doesn't take it, he's going to lose it. So he went ahead and took a day off, and he was over there, and we went and had lunch together. And I worked some. I have a project that is due the first week or the second week in December, and I am trying to get that finished just so I can say it's done. I can relax. I can get it signed off on, and then I don't have to worry about it, and then I also get paid for it because that is outside of my contract at work, and it's just something extra that they offered. So once that's done, I will get paid extra for that, so that'll be nice. Extra Christmas money. And that's taken up quite a bit of my time, so I haven't got to diamond paint that much. I'm hoping that once this project's done, and then I need to finish setting up my new classes for January, then I will be able to just relax for the rest of the month in December and diamond paint quite a bit. I'm feeling good about our new place. It's starting to look like home, although we have not put anything on the walls. We're debating if we're even going to do that. I don't know. We are just not sure if we want to put anything on the walls, especially since we'll probably just be here a year because the rent here is overpriced, but we love it here. And it really depends how much that they go up during our renewal. We've heard they've gone up as high as $500 on some people. But it just depends, because I'm hoping that they had been here for longer than us. They'd already been here for a year, and so they came in at a lower amount than us. So I'm hoping that's why theirs went up so high, and that ours will be more stable, and then we may stay here. But if it goes up that much, then we'll definitely have to find another place or buy a place. I'm not sure if I'm ready to buy a new place. Buy a place for us. I just want to take our time and really just enjoy being at a place that you don't have to do anything. I mean, we have to, keep the house clean, of course, but it's smaller. I am trying to keep the house clean every day, doing just a little bit. And then Paige has been helping, and it's been nice. So less having to do cleaning. I still have about 4 boxes left. I may just go through those, put the majority of what's in there in storage. So we do have a storage place that we're renting right now. Might do that. I do want to go through some of my diamond paintings. There's some that are really old that I think I am just going to give away. And I'm thinking the shelter where I bought Abby, our new kitten, they have a place that it is called their name, and then it's called the Market or something like that. And they take used items, donations, and 100% of their donations will go towards their shelter. They don't spend any money they don't give it to themselves or anything like that. It all goes back into their shelter. And they're adding on to their shelter, so they really need the extra money. They're adding a new parking lot, which is absolutely crazy expensive. And they're losing some of their space because the city has decided that they want to widen that road, and so they're losing quite a bit of the green space where they had for their animals and for some parking. So when they did that, they are trying to raise up enough money. They bought the lot next to them. They were able to bulldoze the old house that was on there, and they're going to make it into a parking lot. So now they're asking for more donations, and I thought it would be pretty cool. I need to add some more on my glue dot really quick, because I think I just lost my glue dot, it just fell out. This one is a very thin barrel that I'm using for the single placer, and I don't like it. I need to take this out and replace it with one of mine that I do like, one of the steel ones that I bought. I have some everlasting tips that I bought that I really like those, and I need to change it out. I really don't like this one at all. But anyway, I thought that would be really nice to donate some of my older diamond paintings. You can only donate with them on Saturdays, and they have specific times. So I may do that on Friday. Get those together, take some, because by the first of the year, I want to have my diamond paintings together, what I want to work on, and not just have everything. I want to go through, I want to be really intentional and look at my stash. And on that note, we are 3 days away, if you count the Friday, away from Black Friday. And does anybody have any plans? Have you decided what you're planning on doing? If you have like a certain amount of money, if you've budgeted for Black Friday, or if it's going to be like just fly by the seat of your pants. If you see something and you like it, you're going to get it. Or are you looking for a specific artist? I know that Black Friday always brings a lot of sales, especially with diamond paintings. Diamond Art Club is going to have over, I think, 100 paintings that they're going to have out. And I haven't bought from them in a long time, and I don't plan on buying from them. That is just my preference. I'm not going to buy. I'm going to wait, especially until this problem with the pink lines has been resolved. I don't want to get a painting and then be highly disappointed like I was this last time when I purchased one. And I honestly have enough Diamond Art Clubs. I want to really spend my money on small shops, or at small shops, I guess, because they're the ones really that they need the sales more, and they have, better customer service, usually, not always, but most of them have exceptional customer service, and they have beautiful paintings. And so I know that there are a couple with Art and Soul that I am really watching, have my eye on them, And with Art and Soul, there's not any FOMO. So if I don't get them for Black Friday, then I can get them some other time. And that I love. I don't have to worry about, if I don't get this now, we'll never get it. That's why I've ended up in such a mess with so many diamond paintings, because of FOMO. And then I'm looking at some of these thinking, oh, what was I thinking? This isn't even my style. Maybe it used to be my style, because some of them are back from 2020. Maybe it used to be my style, but it's not my style now. And sometimes I don't even know what my style is. It's kind of weird. But I see something and I'm like, I really like that. And then, or I really need to have that one. I'd love to do that. And then I'm thinking, I've never even thought about this kind of painting. But that is the beauty of diamond painting, because there's so many options. I would like to purchase a couple from Jaded Gem Shop. I've been having my eyes on a couple of the masters, the old masters, that I would really like to get, but I'm not going to work on them for a while, so there's really no reason in me getting them now. Let's see, let's go with the Y. There's not any reason of me getting those if I'm not going to work on them for a while, but if she has a really good sale, I may go ahead and do it. But we'll see. I don't think I'll get anything from Dreamer Designs, because they're always having sales, BOGOs, and I have several of theirs I need to work on. Anyway, I'm just trying to get a variety of shops. But there's a couple from other places. I haven't purchased Muni Made. I would like to look at purchasing from her. Maybe not now, but definitely in the future. And I don't really know of any others. I haven't really kept up with a lot of shops. Diamond Painting Shop has come out with some really cute ones. And I've been talking to the owner, well, I guess it was last month. And I may look at a couple of hers. I know she's going to have, or I've been told she's going to have a sale. I don't know what the sale's going to be. So I'm going to wait on that one too. But if I buy any diamond paintings, it will be no more than 4. I am holding myself to 4. And you may ask, why 4? I have no idea. I just thought that sounds like a good round number. I don't want to spend a lot of money either. Right now, I'm on a low buy just because of our house situation. It's not fun paying double of everything. And then with Christmas coming up, we have a vacation coming up. And then, of course, I just bought a cat. So there's just a lot of things, and I do have the money. It's not like I'm gonna get into money I don't have. I would not do that, but it's kind of nice to shop for my stash. I went out into my garage the other night looking because I wanted to see what I wanted to work on in the upcoming months of the new year. I'm like, this is kind of fun because I've forgotten about some of these. I mean, I can look at my Excel schedule. I can look at my Excel file of all of my diamond paintings. And I can also look at my my small binder that I have some of. I have a small binder that I keep a lot of the Diamond Art Club ones in there whenever I had unboxed them a long time ago when I was unboxing as they came in. And then I also have put now some other companies if they will fit in that binder. So I'm looking through there, and I can go and look that way, but it's kind of fun just to look at the boxes and to see what all I have. There's a couple of events in January that I'm going to be participating in, I think, but it's only going to be for fun. And then in February, I am going to host a mini event similar to what I did last year. Last year's was Paint Gems, and it was Paint Gems only because that was basically all of the mini canvases that were out there, and now there's so many, such as Market, Michael's, and we have some others that I saw at Joann's. I don't know what those were. And then there's Diamond Art Club has some of the minis now. Enabler's Outpost. And Enabler's Outpost is so cute on theirs. So I may have to check into theirs as well. And then there's some other companies I know that's going to be coming out with some minis. So for the February event, I am going to host, and I couldn't decide. At first I thought, well, I'm not going to do that this year, but a lot of people really enjoyed it because they're mini, so it doesn't take much to do them, and it's going to be any company that has minis instead of just Paint Gems. I need to see if I can get some sponsors, and if not, I have put some things away that I will personally be giving away. It will be for the month of February, and I hope you guys will consider joining. I haven't gotten a lot of details. It's going to be very laid back. And last year, I think you had to complete 2 of the small minis for the grand prize. There's not going to be a grand prize this year, I don't think. Last year, the grand prize was Paint Gems, and they had 2 gift certificates or 2 discount codes, and I haven't even approached them. So I need to approach them, see if they would be interested, and then see other mini companies if they would be interested in a gift certificate. Maybe check out some of these small shops such as pens and trays, but I don't know yet. But I do know that I'm going to do it. I need to send a message to Kay to add to the to our Facebook group of what is going to be occurring. And then I'm also going to be co-hosting the J-Wall that will start in April. So start getting your wish list ready for J-Wall. If you don't have a J-Wall painting, or if you want a new one, there are so many I would like to have, but I'm going to be good. I have one that has been unboxed and has been hanging up now for over 3 years. So I'm tired of it hanging up in the closet, and so I'm going to be doing that one. It's not kitted up or anything. I'll have to kit it up. I enjoy kitting up J-Walls. I think they're fun to kit up. I don't even remember how many colors that this one has, but that will definitely take up my April and my May. So I have February, April, and May now. And it won't be all of May. I think that Kimba's Crafts, and I decided we're going to do like 6 weeks instead of 8, because 8 weeks is a long time. And it seems like after about 6 weeks, then a lot of the participants get tired of it, and we don't have that many that are participating for the last few weeks. And so we decided that I think it'll be good for us to just have less weeks, and then it'll be good for everybody else that is participating. So be on the lookout for information for both of those events. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click on that subscribe button and also the notification bell. So that way when I do come out with an announcement, you will automatically receive it if you have that notification bell and you're a subscriber. If you would like to sponsor one of those events, please let me know. I definitely would love to have some sponsors. We had some really good sponsors last year for both of the events. And I always hate to reach out and ask. I feel like when I reach out and ask, I'm begging. And, I'm not, but I hate to ask someone, do you want to sponsor? You want to give money for, not money, but it's basically money because they're giving gift certificates. But if you would like to sponsor, please reach out to me. I would love to have you as a sponsor. I am going to be working on my goals for next year for diamond painting and the channel. And I need to get those finished. I have a preliminary, but I keep changing what I want to do. And I'm thinking this is really aggressive, the first round that I had. And so I kind of reduced it a little bit. And then, I don't know, I keep changing my mind of what exactly I want to do for my goals. I don't want to make it to where it's too complicated, too hard for me to reach those goals. I'm not going to reach all of them for this year. And I'm okay with that. I don't get upset if I don't meet my goals. But if I have goals, it tends to get me more motivated than just, oh, well, I'll just do whatever and see what happens. If I do that, then I don't try to break out of my comfort zone. I just do the same old stuff. I don't try to do more. And I don't think that I can grow as a YouTuber or grow as a diamond painter unless I have some kind of goals and branch out a little bit. Even if it's just branch out with different artists, I think that would be really good too. So let me know if you guys have any goals or if you're going to plan on doing any goals. Some people don't like goals, and that's perfectly fine. I just prefer to have goals that I can aim for. As far as diamond painting goes for this week, with it being a holiday, I'm hoping that I can get more done than what I have been doing. My best friend is going to come over, and I haven't seen her since September, maybe October. She fell and broke her ankle or her foot, and she had to have surgery, so it was pretty bad. And now she is on a walker and a scooter, so she can drive. And I told her, I said, I'll be glad to come and get you if you want me to. No problem there. And she said that, she didn't need me to come get her. She was fine with driving, and that she would just come over here and we would eat lunch together and just, talk. She hasn't even seen my new place. Couldn't find this one color here. She hasn't seen my new place, so I told her she can't come upstairs because I don't want to go upstairs. Now at her house, her craft room is upstairs, and she's mastered her stairs, but she has carpet, so she's just kind of sliding up and down her stairs. Our stairs does not have carpet. It is the laminate, the engineered flooring, so I think that's what they call it. And I'm like, that's too hard. You don't need to come up here. There's not really a whole lot to see. My craft room it's not really pretty right now. I mean, it's cleaned up finally. I'm organized. But I'm like, you don't need to come up here. In my craft room, my bedroom is a disaster still. Part of that is because the cat is rooming with us right now at night. I'm not ready for her just to have free roam of the house because she's still a kitten and she doesn't understand danger yet. Whereas Salem always, even when she was a very small kitten, she knew danger, and this one doesn't. So I have a litter box that's in our bathroom. I have cat toys all in my bedroom, along with a cat tree. She has this little tunnel thing, and she has her toys. She loves toys, whereas none of my other animals have. So she's inherited a lot of toys. She loves toys. I have to have her food on my dresser so Molly, our collie, doesn't eat it. She doesn't eat her food that much, but she likes to eat the cat food, and so I don't want her eating cat food. So my room is rather disastrous, and the cat's bed is in there, so it's just taking up a lot of our space. And thinking of the cat, I did one other thing last week. I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm sure that most of you who have a cat have heard of this, but there's a vet here that only will see cats. This is a private shelter. It is a nonprofit, but it's a private shelter, so it's not run by the city. But they gave me a card, and it said you can get a free wellness visit if you had this card at this vet. And so I looked it up. I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's just a cat vet. And I thought she was pretty healthy. I was going to take her to our vet just to have her looked at. She already has all of her shots, rabies, and all that good stuff. But I thought, you know what? I need to take her just to make sure that nothing is wrong. That, her ears are okay, no mites, no problems. And this was a free visit. So they also will clip nails. And I thought, I'm going to go ahead and have her nails clipped. I guess I need to start doing it myself. But I never did with Salem. And I just always paid to have hers clipped at our vet. But our vet was, if you pay, if you can get free clipping if you bring either cat or dog food to go to a local shelter. But this place charged $22 for clipping. I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price, but it's still better than me doing it. So I'll probably take her back. But I was very impressed with this vet. And I've been taking our fur babies to the same vet for almost 15 years now. And so I was a little hesitant because I didn't know them, but it was so good because they knew more about cats because they only specialize in cats. They were very gentle with her, very loving, and she was all about it. She wasn't upset. She let them handle her. She didn't cry. She didn't try to lunge at them or nothing. So I was really happy about that. And then they gave her a plate full of treats and some wet cat food just to see different things that she would like. And that was like complimentary. Of course, she wouldn't touch any of it. And they said it's probably just because, she's in a different place. She's nervous. And so they have this other cat that is their house cat, lives at the vet. So they just gave it to their house cat because she didn't even touch it. She didn't sniff of it. She just kind of turned her head when they showed her the plate. But I'm like, girl, you have all of these snacks and you don't want them. But she's not really a snacker either, which I find really strange. I had a bunch of treats left over, and I thought, well, I'll just give them to her. I was going to save them for Madison, and then I thought, well, she's not, by the time Madison comes home, this won't be any good. So I thought, well, I'll just give them, to another cat. We just happened to have bought a cat. and tried to give them to her, and she doesn't care for them. So maybe it's just those. Our vet did suggest that we give her a couple cans of wet food along with the dry food. I had never given Salem wet food. Our vet never suggested wet food. And they said it's better, and they told me why. And they said you don't have to get the real expensive and wet food, just, get Friskies or whatever. So I did buy her a couple of cans when I went and did my grocery shopping. Haven't given it to her yet, and my husband was not happy. He's like, that stuff stinks. It becomes pricey, and she's probably not going to eat it. And I said, well, that's why I just bought 2 cans, and it's just a can or 2 a day, so it's not that bad, or every other day. I think that's what she was telling me. So with her other food, and she's already gained a lot of weight. She's gained like 3 pounds already. So now we were trying to get her to gain weight. Now she's got to slow down a little bit because I don't want her to get overweight. She doesn't look overweight, but she now weighs 7 pounds, and she was like 4.5 pounds when we got her. Now I could tell she's filled out some, but she still looks really skinny. So I'm assuming she was the runt of this litter. And that's what we usually get anyway, so that was fine by us. But she's all healthy, and her and Molly are starting to play more. So hopefully that is going to get better. I think I'm going to stop for today. I've been going on and on. Don't even know how long I've been talking. I'm going to turn off the light pad just to see. I don't know if you could even see anymore. But I am working on this, as I said, sideways. Right now, I'm going to try to go out some here and show you. This is one of the little stars I'm working on, and I'm not sure what this is yet. I think it's going to be part of the overhang on the fireplace. I do have one little Christmas tree that's already started down here. I don't know if you can see that very well. And then here's another star there. But this is what it's going to look like when it's done. A lot of white, but I am loving it. It is so pretty, and the white and the green look so good together. I hope that you were able to get something done if you wanted to. And again, if you would please click on that like button before you leave. If you would like to subscribe, please consider doing so, and click on that notification bell. And until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye.